Traders, I just locked in a $4,936 profit from a swing trade that I alerted just a few weeks ago. And in this video, I want to break down this trade for you step by step and walk you through two other charts that have a very similar setup, because one of them might just be my next big swing trade. So this is the chart that led to my $4,936 profit. If we take a quick look here, this is where I was buying on this day that we have highlighted here. And today we get this nice gap up that I was able to sell into to lock in profits. But I want to break down this trade for you step by step, talk about why I was buying in the first place, and how at a certain point I was able to turn this into a completely risk-free trade with still unlimited profit potential to the upside. So maybe the best part about this swing trade is that I alerted it in real time to our team of traders at Master the Market so that our team can follow along with it. But more importantly, I don't just tell you exactly when I'm buying and where I'm selling. I also break down the thought process behind the trade so that you can learn to look for the exact same setups that I look for and catch the same swing trades as well. And with Lulu, the trade plan here was that this was a pretty recent swing alert and it's back near the first entry zone, but the setup is starting to look more promising now in my opinion. During last week's market-wide sell-off, this started to show some major relative strength by holding support in the 160 area. Risking off of that level would provide a great risk and reward for this swing trade, and unless the SPY sell-off accelerates, this should start to climb from this area back to the 180s. And at the time that this was posted, it was trading at 169. And again, we were looking for, a risk off of this 160 level. So in theory, our risk on this trade was about $9 per share. Now, one of the key things that I mentioned for this swing trade setup was the fact that this was showing relative strength when compared to the general market. And if we take a look here, we can see that again, this is the day that it was alerted and the day that it was actually bought into for my trade. Up until that point, it kind of had been consolidating, trading a bit sideways over the last few weeks, and really holding above that 160 level that was acting as support. And if we compare that to what we see in the general market, we can look at the S&P 500 at the same time. That was alerted on November 24th, and November 24th here, we can see that the market is bouncing back up, but the few weeks leading up to that day, the market is in a pretty strong downtrend, and there was a big sell-off specifically a few days before this was alerted. And in theory, we should see that stocks like Lulu, stocks like Apple, Nvidia, stocks like Walmart, Costco, whatever it may be, these larger market capitalization stocks, they should, in theory, kind of move hand in hand with the market. So whenever a stock like Lulu is starting to hold on to support, while the overall market is selling off to the downside, that is the relative strength that we're looking for, and that was the main buy signal for this trade. Now, my entry was right around that $169 mark for this trade, and the very next day, we get a nice spike up to a high of about $179. So this moved about $10 in our favor within a single day of entering into this trade. And the very next day from this swing trade alert, I followed up with the fact that Lulu had already climbed $9 from our entry alert. If you took this trade and you're feeling skeptical given the overall market conditions and the overall market volatility, it's not a bad idea to do the risk-free trade method that was explained in this video. This video is going to be linked down below in the description. It's a great one to watch after this video if you haven't seen it already. And it's going to break down exactly how you can turn a trade into a completely risk-free trade at a certain point. And that was exactly what I was able to do with this trade in Lululemon. So the idea behind it is that I'm buying at $169. I'm risking about $9 per share down to about $160. The trade has already moved $9 per share in my favor. So if I sell half of my position now at a $9 per share profit, and worst case scenario is the stock falls back down to my risk level, I'm now selling the other half of my position at a $9 loss, meaning that overall the trade would still be break even. And that's the idea behind, at a certain point, being able to turn your swing trade into a completely risk-free trade. That's exactly what I did, and by doing that, I was still holding on to 100 shares for my original position. We get a nice consolidation period here, kind of curling up with the moving averages, and today we have a spike up and a gap up because of the company's earnings report, and I was able to sell for, again, a $4,936 profit, even though my initial risk was only about $1,800, and I was able to eventually turn that into a completely risk-free trade. Now, this is not necessarily a special chart. We see these exact same setups time and time again in the stock market. So I want to break down for you how you can find similar setups and then go over my top two candidates for a swing trade just like we had with Lululemon. To find this type of stock that has been selling off to the downside and is starting to potentially, form some support and consolidate for a reversal back up, I'm going to use a screener. You can use any kind of screener or scanner really to do this. I'm on finviz.com. It's free to use. What we're going to do is go to the screener up at the top. I'm going to click on technical, and we want to see that the RSI is going to be oversold at 30 or less. I also want to filter out penny stocks because penny stocks are going to tend to go down lower and lower and lower, even if they are oversold already. So I'm going to go ahead and select price over $50 per share. And I want the average volume to be relatively strong. So I'm going to put a minimum of 1 million shares per day. And that narrowed the market down to just 14 stocks already. From there, you can just kind of look at the charts, see which ones are maybe pulling back into some support and which ones are going to be potential swing trade candidates for this type of mean reversion swing trade. That being said, one of the main ones that I'm watching right now that has been oversold recently is Netflix. Netflix, we can see here, had a pretty big sell-off from the highs up here at about $134 back in the very beginning of July. Now trading down in the mid to low 90s. And we can see here on the daily chart, paying attention to the volume profile here, this indicator kind of behind the chart itself, this is showing us that the market is pulling back here into this high volume area, and many times we'll see these high volume areas turn into support and resistance. So in the next couple of weeks, what I would want to see for this to become a potential swing trade is that Netflix is able to kind of consolidate a bit and form a little bit of support in this $90 to $95 range. And if it's able to do that, I would look for an entry risking off of the lows for a reversal back up to 100 or higher in the next couple of weeks. And my number one candidate that is very similar to the chart that we saw with Lululemon is going to be NVO. NVO is going to be a great candidate for a swing trade in the near future for that type of recovery trade. And if we compare this chart very quickly to the exact same one that I already made a nice profit with, which was Lululemon, we can see that Lulu started with a very strong downtrend to the downside. It was able to pull back into this very high volume area on the volume profile. It was able to form some support and consolidate around that range for a bit. It was able to then start coming back above those key moving averages, the 10 and 20-day exponential moving averages. And from there, it's able to start climbing higher. And if we look at that and we compare it to the chart for NVO, we can see that NVO has this very strong downtrend. The entire healthcare sector really has been beaten down this entire year. And NVO specifically is down over 50% in the past year. This is the company that is behind Ozempic. It is still a strong, reputable company despite overall concerns. And if it's able to start forming these technical signals that it's starting to reverse, then it's going to make a great swing trade. And from here, we can see that it is pulling back into that very high volume area on the volume profile, just like Lululemon did. It's starting to form a little bit of support. It's starting to come back above those key moving averages. And from here, I would expect to see it consolidate a bit more and eventually push back up into the 60 or 60 plus range. And again, the great part about this is that we have these recent lows to risk off of in case this does happen to once again fail to recover and it continues to fade to the downside. Worst case scenario would be, maybe a 10% or so risk on this trade. Okay, so that is exactly how I was able to lock in a $4,936 profit today. And those are two charts that I think can have very similar potential in the near future. So keep them on your radar and let me know what you thought about this video down below in the description. If you enjoyed, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want the swing trade alerts that I'm sharing with our team of traders for the same stocks that I'm trading myself, as well as access to our upcoming swing trade bootcamp, all of that can be found at Master the Market. There's going to be a link down below in the description for you to get signed up. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck with your trading.